Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about 2022 and the numerology behind this year and what that means for us all, what energy is in store for us all this year. It feels like it has been 2022 years since I filmed a numerology video for you guys, so I'm very excited to be back. And thank you for bearing with me, all of you guys that have been asking me to do the rest of the life path numbers. I am on it. I should have done them about a year ago, but I am finally getting around to doing the rest of the master number life path videos, so stay tuned for those. So 2022 is a 6 year in numerology, quite simply because 2 added together is a 6, so it's a 6 year. The biggest theme that we're going to see this year is love. The 6 is all about love. It's all about self-love and love in general. So we have a lot of people that are going to be getting engaged this year. There's going to be a lot of weddings this year. People, if you are single, you're going to finally be finding your soulmate. If you are in an unhealthy relationship, that relationship could be ending and you might find your soulmate later on in the year, somebody who is in a lot more alignment with you. If you're in a committed relationship, like I said, engagements are happening this year. There's going to be a lot of engagements, a lot of proposals, and we're going to be meeting our soul family this year. So we're going to be meeting our soul friends. So any friends from past lives, any friends from the past in this lifetime could also resurface this year. Any friendships that just maybe grew apart, anyone who you maybe had like a small disagreement with or anything like that, old friends are coming, but we're going to be really inviting in a lot of people this year who are really in alignment with ourselves. But with this means that we are also going to be separating from some people. Some of us are going to be separating from some people in our lives. Any friendship, relationship, any sort of dynamic that you have with anybody that is no longer serving you, you have to let those people go this year in order to help you bring in these new friendships and dynamics. So if you have somebody in your life who you've maybe been considering it for a little bit, that maybe it's time to drop them from your life, you know, in the politest, nicest way possible, this is a year that you really need to do it. Or it could come out of the blue, really, for some people. You know, you could have a friend that you thought you were going to be friends for life, and things that have been buried under the surface are really going to come up this year for you to see. And any little discrepancies or disagreements or anything that you have with somebody else is really going to come to the surface. So it's a year of coming together with people in alignment and separating from people who are not in alignment. So take that in mind. If you start getting gut feelings that you need to maybe break up with somebody, if you need to end a friendship, then it is for your highest good this year. This is a year where you might need to put your foot down and set some boundaries with some people. And it's a year where you might find that people from the past in general could come back, not necessarily for you to become friends with them, but people from your past or from past lives or whomever could come back, and you could finally get some closure from these people or from said situations. I just see a lot to do with the past in general this year, past people coming back, but past hobbies as well, past creative ventures, especially anything that you wanted to do as a kid, even if it's not something that you did do, but something you did do that you have stopped doing as an adult, but something that you wanted to do as a kid that never did. This could be a year where this really happens as well. This wants to come out for the surface for you guys. Like, I always really wanted to do gymnastics as a kid, and I never did. And as an adult, I still want to do it, and I think this year might be a year that I finally get into that and start doing that. So it is also a year for our health and our fitness and our health in general, our diet. The 6th house rules our health. It rules our daily habits. So our day-to-day life and our habits are changing. The way that we treat ourselves, the way that we treat our body is going to change this year. A lot of people are going to actually stick to their New Year's resolutions of losing weight this year. A lot of people are going to actually be able to reach certain fitness goals. You could also just be joining up with a yoga class, or you could start a new sport, or you could take up walking, or there could just be some element of your health is going to improve this year, or is going to be a big focus anyway. For a lot of people, it's going to be improving. A lot of people are going to finally get dedicated to their health. Your diet as well is obviously also important. But yeah, your daily routines and your day-to-day life is going to change this year. So you could develop a morning routine of, waking up, meditating, doing your yoga, doing whatever, or developing a nighttime routine, or just your day-to-day routines in general are going to change for the better this year, which is great for everybody. This is a good year for work. Your day-to-day job is going to improve. It could change for a lot of people. I see a lot of people could also make changes for working from home. But there's going to be improvements. There's going to be promotions for people this year. Your work in general is going to change. You're going to start seeing some praise for the work that you have been doing. You're going to start getting some recognition and reward for your work, and you're going to start to get noticed for your work this year, which is really, really great for everybody. You're going to just be feeling a lot more successful this year in terms of your work, which, hopefully for everybody means there's going to be more money for everybody as well, because people are going to start to gain more financial freedom or be working towards more financial freedom. This is a year of charity. This is a year to do things for other people. This is a year where you will find yourself naturally doing things for other people, even if you don't always want to. The 6th life path number. The 6th life path number is the friend that everybody can go to ask a favor, for a shoulder to cry on, to just be there when you need them. And this is what you're going to be doing for people this year. You're going to be helping people out a lot. If you've ever been called to do charity work, really take that up this year. This is a good year to do that. But you might find that you are doing a lot for other people and you're not getting any kind of thanks for it, or you're not getting the same in return for what you have been doing for others. So you're getting recognition at work, but you're not going to be getting recognition for the favors that you're doing in your personal life. But that's just how this year goes. Don't take it personal. Don't get offended. Don't start having the attitude of, well, I've done this for you, what are you going to do for me? That's not how good deeds work. It's just, this is the energy of a 6th year. You find you're doing things for other people, because the 6s are overgivers. They overgive, they're the nurturers, they're healers, and this is what you're going to be called to embody this year. You might have to be a shoulder to cry on for more people. You might just have to be there for more people. You might be helping your friends and family out more than you sometimes want to. I'm not going to say put yourself out in any way. Don't put yourself short of, if you really need to do certain things, if you really need to, don't put yourself out of pocket if you can't afford to. Make sure you're not over doing it in that sense. Music is going to be a big theme this year, I can see. there is likely to be a lot of new artists that come out of the woodworks this year. Maybe people that just seem to magically appear out of nowhere. They're going to... music in general is just going to be a big key this year. If you play any instruments, if you sing, if you write music, anything like that, it's going to be a really, really great year for you guys. If you have ever wanted to learn an instrument, if you've ever wanted to learn how to sing, if you ever wanted to start writing music, then this is a year to really do it. And this is a year where you're gonna have extra boost to be able to do it and to be able to stick with it and get it done. Sixes have a deep connection with music. So even if you don't listen to that much music, make sure you're listening to uplifting music. I know a lot of the stuff that's out isn't always the best sort of things to be listening to. Listen to uplifting music. Listen to, like binaural beats and meditation music while you sleep. This will be really good for you as well. And yeah, so music is important this year. Music is going to be a big theme this year. I see there could be some, I don't know, something's going to be happening in the music industry this year, something big. Like I said, a lot of unexpected people could come back. I could see that some old artists as well, like I said, things from the past are coming up this year. I would not be surprised if some old artists who haven't had a single or a song or an album out for a long time, I would not be surprised if they came back this year and released a song or was part of somebody else's song, or if the radio even just started playing lots of what they call throwbacks, lots of throwbacks as well this year. What else? 6 rules beauty. So this is a year where a lot of people could be changing up your appearance, changing up your hair, the way you dress, the way you do your makeup, your style in general, could be changing the way you present yourself to the world. You're gonna have, everyone's having a little bit of a glow up this year, which is going to be really nice for everybody. Everyone's going to be feeling a little bit more themselves, and especially if you've been working on your health and fitness, like I said earlier, and you're feeling a lot more comfortable in your own skin, then that's just that added boost that goes along with it. So yeah, your beauty, your appearance, feeling more comfortable in your skin. People could be changing homes. People could be relocating. People could be moving into their first home, buying their first home this year. Big year for homes and moving and renovating as well. So if you've been wanting to do it, this year is a good year to do it. Don't maybe do it during Venus retrograde. But this is a Venus ruled year, I think. I think it's a Venus ruled year. And pets, there could be a lot more pets this year. People could be buying more pets because, again, pets is in the 6th house. People could be getting unexpected pets. You could just finally be like, yeah, let's get that dog. let's do that. And a big one is children. There is going to be a lot of kids this year. A lot of children born this year. A lot of children conceived this year. A lot of people finding out and announcing that they are pregnant. There's going to be a lot of babies in 2022. And if you have any children around you, if you don't have children of your own, if you have any nieces, nephews, grandchildren, but if you have any, if you don't have kids of your own, your friends' kids, your family, like my boyfriend has nieces and nephews, it's a good year to spend extra time with them, because the 6, if we looked at the 6 of Cups, it talks about past lovers. It talks in the tarot, it talks about past lovers, but it talks about that childhood spirit as well, that childhood joy for doing things. So it's a really good year to spend time with any children. If you've ever wanted to work with children, this is again a really good year to do that. And I think you'll find that kids really light up your life this year. So kids are a big theme. There's going to be a lot of children, a lot of babies. But yeah, and anything to do with the law, anything to do with justice, anything to do with anything like that, that's a very big, broad subject that I'm not really going to delve into. Just relate that to your life however fits with you. But something to do with law is going to come about this year. If you've been waiting on a settlement, if you've been waiting on a job, if you're going to get promoted, if you're finally going to be qualified in the law field, because I know there's a lot of jobs that to do with law. So yeah, I think that's everything that I have down. So the biggest themes are love and self-love, taking care of ourselves, looking after our bodies, changes in work, changes in home, music, yeah, and then the biggest one, children. I already know in my circle of a lot of kids that are getting born this year, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please stay tuned for more videos. I am getting those life path, master number life path videos up. Please check out my website lizzielinda.com, or my Etsy shop at CrystalWitchcraft, where I sell gemstone jewellery just like this one. I have this one available on my store, this guy, and various other things. I sell salts, and what else do I sell? So yeah, go check those out please. I will leave those linked in the description box below. You can check those out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.